When you hear the words call for action, many of you may think of KCTV5 News and a decades-long franchise built by a KCTV5 alum, Stan Cramer.
Today, we've got some good news for you. KCTV5 is bringing back Call for Action with the help of our Emily Sinovic.
I never would have believed that I would have actually been conned.
This appears to be a case of a former salesman trying to take advantage of Americana's name,
recalling almost 2 million in-wall electric heaters.
If you bought any of this outdated baby formula,
there's no way you can talk about Call for Action in Kansas City without including Stan Cramer. He built Call for Action into a staple of our city. Through thousands of stories, he and Call for Action made a huge difference.
That's heavy. Oh, it's getting close to 20 years.
Stan made a trip back to the studio to give me the 411 on Call for Action, something he cared and still cares about so very much.
Because I still miss it a little bit.
What about it?
Well, I miss helping people.
That shop's owner, Herb Clark, offered to help the Lanfrancas out of their jam.
These are good people. I want to help them. I'll go ahead and give them more labor.
The satisfaction that you get, I think, from being able to recover some money for somebody that's been cheated out of it.
She called us because she didn't think she should have to pay the full amount for the first nurse.
To right the wrongs, to expose people, government agents.
The district denies ever giving approval and reported the incident to authorities this week.
Employees of businesses.
He claims deposits are never refunded.
Expose what they're doing, how they might be cheating people or ignoring them.
Wheeler helped us locate part of Lanfranca's engine.
He says retirement has been pretty great, but he also feels there's a place and a need for Call for Action to come back to KCTV5. Not always about taking down the big guy, but helping the little guy who doesn't have a voice.
It's the fact that somebody listened to them. You cared. So the rewards are great for doing this thing.
The owner didn't show up for our scheduled interview and called the police to ask us to leave.
He says that fight for the little guy wasn't always easy.
As a reporter, you got to dig and you got to press them a little bit and find out what they're not telling you to be sure you got the truth. The truth is always, it's critical.
But time and time again, he proved it was not only possible, but a responsibility we have to you, to stand up for you when nobody else will.
It's a great feeling. And over time, I'm confident that you're going to develop the same kind of a reputation and be just as proud as I am of what you've been able to accomplish.
for KCTV5, I'm Stan Cramer, and if you have a problem, you can call for action.
All right, so here's Stan Cramer. You hadn't seen that yet. What were you thinking as you saw all of those old clips and fashion statements, really?
What great memories that brings back. Yeah, well, not fashion statements, of course. But,
of course. What's it like to be back on set?
It's great. Great seeing some old faces and new faces and getting to know folks again here at the station. And I'm so tickled, Emily, that the station's going to be doing this Call for Action again.
Yeah, we spoke about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's so important?
The need is greater than ever, and it was pretty large back when I was doing it. But today, there's new scams out there, mostly a lot of electronic scams, that we need somebody in broadcasting, because you've got, with the station at your back, you've got some power to right wrongs. And I'm just really glad. I know you're going to do a great job.
Stan, thank you so much. Thank you for meeting with us earlier and coming in today.
Thanks for inviting me back.
And right now we are asking for your help. If you'd like to join our Call for Action team and volunteer to take phone calls, just go to our website at kctv5.com and click on Call for Action. Right now, as we're getting our team together, you can call this number on your screen to Call for Action. It's Call for Action National Center, and we'll update you as we get our team up and running. And again, thank you, Stan, for helping us launch Call for Action. Excited to bring it back.